Hi everybody, this video is just for parents. I just wanted to kind of address a couple things and kind of tell you some of what we're doing at school. I know Mrs. Larkin is emailing things, but I don't really get those ones that she sends specifically to families, but I did want to let you know that besides the people who are handing out lunches and the people who are there when you go to pick up packets, if you have already or if you're going to, besides those people and the custodial staff, no adult is allowed in the building. So we are not allowed to go back into our classrooms or anything like that. Mr. Gordy, the custodial or the head custodian, and his staff and a few of the staff members cleaned a lot on Monday and sanitized things. And they're doing that until they're done with the whole school. And I think the last I heard, they're done with all of the rooms and they're moving into the bigger spaces like the gym and the cafeteria. Now, once it's fully cleaned, that's why we're being asked not to go back, because we don't want anything to get recontaminated, whether it's the coronavirus or the normal flu or whatever. They are sanitizing everything, so we don't want to bring anything back in, which is this whole point of, social distancing, where we have to be staying at home really so we don't spread things. On Friday, the 13th, when we found out that, school's gonna be closed for 3 weeks, Miss Bev was there as I was in meetings trying to prepare for, the weeks to come. Miss Bev cleaned all the tables off big time with Clorox wipes and stuff. And I know she worked really hard. She went through every single kiddo's pencil box and Clorox wiped and sanitized, sprayed all the crayons and markers, like one by one. I went in and to check in on her during a break, and she had been doing that for a while. Every single pencil or marker or crayon in each pencil box. So when we go back, that will all be clean. The tables are clean. I took out all the headphones from the bags that they go in because they have names on them so they don't get all mixed up. I sprayed all the headphones. I threw away those bags. The kids always have a snack bag to put their snack in too, so things don't get, whatever, so they don't get taken or put in different bags or something. I threw all those away too and made new ones, and they're fresh and they're going to be ready on the tables for when students come back. So we took precautions in our own classroom as well. I sanitized all with the special spray that Mr. Gordy made up that kills the coronavirus. I sanitized all the morning tub toys, so the classroom and the school will be clean when we are ready to go back. I hope you have picked up packets. I know it kind of goes until 8 o'clock tonight, and right now it is 7:15, so there's still 45 minutes tonight for people to go. I know it's raining, so if it's raining, it's right inside by the office, so you just go to the front door like usual, and then all of the packets are in those crates just right next to the office. No one is allowed to go beyond the second set of doors. And honestly, I think they're asking for names. Whoever's in there is asking for a name, and I think they're getting the packet and bringing it back out to you. But I'm not there, so I'm not super sure. There is one more packet pickup time tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for those that still need to pick them up. I really suggest that you do, because there is a website. It's called NBCA Owl. Not owls, but owl.com. And we have our websites listed up there and some videos. But like I had emailed, we can't put the packets of work we made up because it's all copyrighted. Some people can because they're using the exact curriculum, but we can't because we are using supplemental materials made by people through a website called Teachers Pay Teachers, and it's copyrighted. So if you can get the packets, I really suggest you do. Remember, we put in some materials too, so please try to get the packets tomorrow if you have not already. I also had a couple questions about me making like videos about math and spelling and stuff, and I do just want to be honest and clear that as of right now, as teachers, we are not being required to make videos and teach. There's no online teaching right now. Some districts across the country are doing it. I'm on a bunch of Facebook groups and people are doing it, but we are not. And we are not the only ones. I have a friend who teaches in Wyoming public schools, and she made a packet. That's all she did. So I know we're not alone in that, but I do just want people to know that that's not something I'm really going to be doing right now. In all fairness, with all of our students, not everybody has internet access. That's why I emailed before, we knew schools were closed. And so I can't continue with curriculum. I can't keep teaching. I can maybe go back and kind of do a little bit of reteaching if I were to do anything, but I'm at home. I don't have any of my materials. I have some of my curriculum with me, so when we go back, I'll have like probably a whole month planned out before we go back. But as of right now, that's not something I'm doing. And I'm not sure if that's what a lot of other people are doing either. Because if we're teaching new things, we need to make sure all of our students are getting that information. And right now they probably are not. So I will make a lot of read aloud videos. I have some books. I bought a couple new ones off Amazon too that I think the students will really like and appreciate. But other than that, please don't expect me to be teaching new material through YouTube, because right now that's not what we're planning on doing. I made up those packets. I mean, Miss Bessinger and I probably spent like 6 or 7 hours on those packets. It took a long time, and I really hope that you guys find those useful. Please let me know if you have any questions about what's on there. Like I said in emails and previous videos, we are here for you. If you have a question, please ask me. I'm home and I have my email on my phone now to where I get notified. So if you have a question, I can get back to you pretty quickly, just because that's kind of what our norm is now. This is the new norm. We're at home trying to stay safe and keep other people safe that are more susceptible to what's going on. And lastly, I know this is kind of long, but I really just wanted to connect and reach out with you guys. Almost lastly, second to last, I will be trying to contact students via your email. I know it's not ideal, but I will be sending emails just saying, hey, how are you doing? I miss you and what's going on. And I know that they're first graders, so they can't, some of them maybe you can if they're practicing texting, but I know that they can't really be emailing me back. But if you want to ask them, hey, Mrs. Heisey emailed me and just said, how are you? Or, what's something good that's going on? If you can just email me back and respond with what they say, I'd love it. I would really love to see pictures or videos too, because we are all, I'm sure I don't feel the same way, but we are all so isolated right now. It would make me so happy to see what they are doing, because I truly do miss them. I know I'm not the only teacher that's saying that either. I mean, we had a whole staff meeting via Google Hangout today, and we are hurting. This is our livelihood is teaching and seeing your children every day. And, some days are easier than others, but we still are not doing doing much of anything. So it's kind of difficult. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. I would assume some of you are not working right now either, or I know a lot of people, restaurants are closing, bars are closing, cinemas are closed, all of those things. So I know we're all kind of in the same boat. So just know that I do want to hear from students. I want to see pictures and videos. I will be sending my own pictures and stuff too. I'll send one of Obi. I know he's downstairs right now, so he's not up here to ruin my video or make it cuter. I don't know with my read aloud the other day, but I just lost my train of thought. But anyway, please send those things if you can. So lastly, I know we're almost at 10 minutes, but I'm almost done. Lastly, I have a couple things I found because I've been on social media a lot more with being home. And there's a few things I do want to say regarding I know a lot of parents are like, I'm homeschooling now and all that stuff, which is, great to hear. But I do want you to know that the expectation is not that you homeschool your student. Not with us, at least. And a lot of other places too. You don't need to be doing my job at the moment. You can be having them work on their packets and reading. I think that's still important, but it doesn't need to be a 6-hour, 7-hour long school day like it is normally, because that's just not the norm right now. So I have 2 pieces of paper, and I just really like them. And I know I don't have any children. Your students are kind of like my kids in a way, but you all have your own children. So I kind of hope this, you appreciate hearing this. So there's 2 papers. The first one is from Instagram. It's from Kristen Bell, Veronica Mars. She says, she had posted something about that her daughter's principal had sent her, and it says, from the principal at her daughter's school somewhere in California, says, my advice for any parents wanting to homeschool during the school shutdown is don't. It's going to be stressful. If things get worse, you're going to be stressed. Your kids are going to be stressed. Your kids might be scared of things they've heard or seen on TV. Um, and just all of that no one really needs right now. So instead, cuddle up together and read. Take turns reading, read them your favorite novel, do a puzzle, build a fort, bake, watch TV together, paint, get out the Legos and build together, set up a tent in your living room and camp out. In other words, don't stress about them forgetting. Don't stress about homeschooling them. Just spend time together. Your kids won't learn much if they're feeling stressed. Though this is a scary time, it could very well be a time they remember as the best time in their life. And I want y'all to hang in there. And I know that I'm stressed out, even though I'm home. This is very stressful for me, but I am sure some of you feel the same way. But I want you guys to really be focusing not just on like, I need to homeschool my child, but just make memories. Now the last thing is from someone that posted this, something from Forest Hills Public Schools, and it says, it says, "Dear parents, there is no academic emergency this week, so don't be so quick to set up a homeschool. Our country is in crisis and we are all stressed out and tired. Stressed adults cannot teach stressed children. It is a neurobiological impossibility. Try focusing on connections and feeling of safety." So the biggest thing I'm going to be doing is focusing on connections. I'm going to be reaching out to everyone via email next week and making more videos. I already heard some feedback from a couple people saying that their kiddos love seeing me and were like impressed I had my own YouTube channel, which I'm like, I'm impressed myself. So I just, I really want you guys to just focus on all the positives and good things because we're all stressed out right now. If you have any questions, like I said, email me. You can comment down below. You could even subscribe to my channel because now I guess I have one. But I really hope you guys are doing well and staying safe, and you'll hear from me soon. Thanks.